time and place for everything. I understand there's a time to say certain things and a time not to say certain things. But we have been influenced by the world to such a degree about this whole issue of political correctness. It is now embraced by the church to the point the church is weak, ineffective, watered down because they've adopted this world mentality of speaking in politically correct terms. Trust me, this is a word today you do not want to miss, because it identifies, quite honestly, one of the greatest problems we have in the church. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com, the world's largest interactive Christian website. We reach a little over 2.4 million people every day via the internet. I'd encourage you to come check us out at LivePrayer.com. Lots of Sunday service out at the new 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We will be tying down this week our permanent facility that will open January 1st. So I'm looking forward to being able to make those announcements next week. If you're going to be in the New York area, or if you want a good weekend trip, come on up to New York and enjoy the city. And make sure you stop in for our 11 o'clock service at the New York Marriott, half a block from Ground Zero, where we're currently meeting every Sunday till the end of the year, until we open our permanent facility January 1st. At that point, we will then be holding meetings literally 7 days a week, 24/7. We'll have our prayer room open. It's going to be an incredible, incredible facility that I believe is going to impact millions of lives. In the meantime, I created a vision video, a very short video, to really share the vision of the 9/11 Christian Center. I want to play that for you right now, and I want you to just sit back and really embrace with me what God has called us to do at Ground Zero. I'm Bill Keller, founder of LivePrayer.com. Recently, it was publicized that the Muslims would be building a mosque at Ground Zero. Let me make sure you understand that this was a purposeful and premeditated act. This is not an accident. They already have many mosques in New York City. This was done in a very well-orchestrated way. This mosque at Ground Zero will be a memorial to the greatest triumph of Islam in 1,400 years, 9/11, 2001, when their Muslim brothers flew those planes into the World Trade Center towers. More of their Muslim brothers went into the Pentagon. Others headed to the Capitol, were courageously ditched in the fields in Pennsylvania. But make no mistake about it, this mosque at Ground Zero is a memorial. They will teach people Sharia law, the law that Islam is governed by all over the world. What is our response as Christians? I thought and prayed hard about this. I decided that why hold another rally, another protest march, that a few hours after it was over, everybody would go home and forget about it. Nothing would change. I realize there are many great efforts to try to stop this mosque from being constructed. And while I pray they're effective, and while I pray that they will be successful, in my heart of hearts, I know that the Muslims, with their massive amounts of money, will be ultimately victorious. This mosque will be built. We don't need another protest. What we need is a bold, visible response to what the Muslims are about ready to do at Ground Zero. That response is the 9/11 Christian Center at Ground Zero. We aren't going there with swords. We're going there with the gospel of Jesus Christ. This is like Elijah on that wonderful day where he invited the prophets of Baal to Mount Carmel and said, let's see whose God answers by fire. Today I issue that same challenge to Imam Faisal Raouf, the Imam of the Ground Zero Mosque. You bring your false God, I'll bring the God of the Bible, and we'll see which God answers by fire. Phase 1, we will hold services every Sunday, starting September 5th at 11 o'clock through the end of the year at the New York Marriott, right by Ground Zero. As of January 1st, we'll move into our permanent facility at Ground Zero, where we will hold evangelistic meetings 7 days a week. We will have a special 9/11 Memorial Prayer Room for visitors to Ground Zero and those who work in the financial district, those who live in that area to come and pray. I know that as time goes on, the Muslims will try to silence me. They will try even to kill me. But the gospel won't be stopped. And I need you to help me today. I need you to stand with me. Many people are outraged by what is about ready to New York Marriott. All right, we've got our first